Oh, what do you say? I have it now. NASA's under this.
Flood warning for Bronx County in southeastern New York, Brooklyn in southeastern New York, Nassau County in southeastern New York, Manhattan in southeastern New York, Queens County in southeastern New York, South Central Westchester County in southeastern New York, until 9:15 a.m. At 7:21 a.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar indicated. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas.
Oh, this is actually
Some
WXU42.
locations that will experience flash flooding include Jamaica, Flatbush, Flushing, Mont Haven, East Tremont, Freeport, Valley Stream, Long Beach, Glen Cove, Garden City, Lynbrook, Mineola, Woodmere, Westbury, Rockaway Beach, Great Neck, Crown Heights, Kennedy Airport, Throgs Neck Bridge, and LaGuardia Airport. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. If you are in a basement, be prepared to move to a higher floor. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 9:15 a.m. for the following counties in New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Nassau, Manhattan, Queens, and Westchester.
Oh, WXU21 still on the air with normal.
Temperature 64, windy.
So, during our speed weather coverage, it's going to be a special. We're doing the Western Mass Emergency Net again. But before we do that, let's show you the new flash flood warning. Look at that. I don't know why New Jersey was left out in this. And they did not cancel the flood warning. But we already got our first word of the day today. Yeah.
What's your photograph? First and second floor, triple eight. Flight 142, or 143 to adjust. Flight 143 has been returning.
Alright, we got a flash warning. Just as when I came live, flash warning got issued, and this is my first ever live, giving them live of the concern. And oh yeah, tough guy. Okay. I'm looking at the forecast.
Board 20432, 185 Nursery Street, 185 Nursery Street. It's going to be apartment Echo 1. It's going to be 37, please.
The National Weather Service announced in New York has issued a flash flood warning. It has to back. Because it violates teachers' guidelines. Oh, yeah. But the one thing I don't want is to get this video get blocked. And I don't want that to happen. Or violating the guidelines, right, huh? I'm Alright, I'm gonna empty back. In just a moment, but first we want to bring you guys some updated info on those flooding conditions throughout the morning commute. We do have a flood advisory that will expire in 18 minutes for Nassau County, and at the same time, another flash flood warning until 9:15 for Nassau County, and then we have a advisory till 10 o'clock this morning for portions of Suffolk County. I thought they canceled it, but actually they expired it.
National Weather Service has issued an airport weather warning.
I think I'm. So the flash flooding is our morning concern. The afternoon concern is the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. And we've had a severe thunderstorm warning in Hudson and Union counties in New Jersey and Richmond County in New York earlier this morning. So the elves are done for the day today. And now we got both Massachusetts and Connecticut are going to be monitored for strong to severe thunderstorms, especially late this afternoon and into this evening. Really concerned about that here. We just got a new flood advisory for Connecticut and New York, Fairfield, Middlesex, New London, Putnam, and Westchester. So now we got Connecticut finally involved too. Let's see if WXJ41 will get this to work.
Of water in urban or other areas is seamless. At 8:12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain due to thunderstorms. Service small stream flooding. Between 0.5 and 1 inch of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1.5 inches are expected over the area. This additional rain will result in minor flooding. Some locations that will experience flooding include Bridgeport, New Haven, Salford, Waterbury, Norwalk, Danbury, Meredith, White Plains, Milford, Middletown, Wallingford, Shelton, Naugatuck, Guilford, Southbury, New Canaan, Walcott, Colchester, Clinton, and East Hampton. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. The Hartford.
Now we have our warning of the day for Connecticut. So we headed for Nassau. Now Connecticut. As I was talking about, Connecticut will be impacted in the afternoon. Well, not anymore. There you go. They just got it in the morning.
Medic 1, please respond to 47 Adam. Again, 47 Pulaski Ave for a medical alarm activation. Still
No, so I think it's on 27 Montgomery Street side. Obviously, there's a light pole that's knocked over on the grass. RP believes it's possibly a live wire connected to it related to jump on.
Seas 1. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
So if I go to wait out, Amika. It's like a collect. This one is actually almost a copy of it. The only this one is actually paid. This one is free. So yep, just want to make you guys a notice on that. Northwest, the new one.
Alright, 22, go ahead. Back in quarters, 820. Command 1, Engine 2, respond to in the Old Farm Road, medical. Engine 6. Respond to 80 Oak Farm Road in the 3rd District. Central.
Do I like to show you the camera? Do I like to show you the camera? On the website, and then I have to move the camera so that they can go on all the amateur radios. Because I'm going to be doing like a multi-use W1DO repeater system. So here is the this is the flash one warning here for Nassau County, expiring in an hour. The flood. Actually, just got 48 more minutes. So yep, flash warning continues for another day, for another hour here. And then we have 1 more hour and 32 minutes for this flood advisory for Nassau and Suffolk. And then if we go all the way to Middletown, it's for all 4 southern counties in Connecticut, as well as Putnam, and again, for the 2nd time today, for the 3rd time today, Westchester County. Because they were under flood advisory as well. So, although we're not getting the rain, we're not getting the storms, we're getting the rain.
Engine 3, please respond to 66 Dwight Street, apartment 3, Foxtrot. Again, 66 Dwight Street, apartment 3F, for a female party that is feeling weak, can barely stand, and is having abdominal pain.
Get a party 3 to 1.
I've actually changed the original West one.
Yep.
About leg pain, headache, chest pain for the last week. The symptoms have gotten worse over the past couple days. Also has a little bit of a fever going on. Feels hot and such.
Pretty much the same on this end. A lot of rain and a little bit of cool weather, but it's been raining like most of the summer. Got rain almost every day, but unfortunately can't control the weather, so gotta learn to work with it.
Good morning. You're responding at 0830. Patient has also had recent hip surgery. He was on the second floor. Unable to get out of bed. Do you need extra hands?
We can advise connecting. Take it to the exit.
Okay. Oh, man. Very good there, Frank. Yeah, that's, now when they, start doing that. And, my mother's 96. What year is it? Yeah, she's 96 this year. And, boy, she's still as good as she was 20 or 30 years ago. So, I'm kind of thankful for that and hoping that I get her genetics. So, I plan on being around, when I get that old. So, and I hope I take after her. Go ahead. Yeah, as much as I know you, always been a young man. Same as myself. Nobody thinks we're the age we are. Nice. Oh yeah, copy on that. And by the end of the month, I'll be 73. Didn't think I was going to make it that far, but
KC1IK testing.
Welcome to W1 MCARA system.
KC1IK cleared.
KC1IKA, KC1IKC.
KC1ICC, KC1IK. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Real good, Smitty, you're coming in a little fuzzy, but perfectly legible. With that, you're fine.
Excellent. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I'm trying out a new headset today, too, instead of the earbuds, so see how that works out. But I appreciate the signal report, and I'll be standing by for the next at 0845. K21ICC, K21IKA. I'll be clear.
potential passengers and people. They just want to make sure she's okay.
I was doing a little bit of that, got a couple of different reasons.
Ada. A name and number for a callback. A party needs to report her front plate missing.
Let's go on that. Yep. Better pay attention there. You don't want to bend any sheet metal.
Or Lake Street. Taking heavy on for Lake Street.
Back to you there, Frank. K71N. K1KSW.
But Marine weather statement. This just got issued 7 minutes ago. So just within like another few minutes ago, Central Long Island Sound is now under a special weather statement. And there's a possibility that there may be a flash flood warning for portions of New Haven and Middlesex County. And what's this? They have now issued a special marine warning for Fire Island. They want New York to Montauk Point, New York, out 20 nautical miles, and Long Island South Shore Base. So the first time today that the Long Island Sound is under a special marine warning, and it's because of water spouts and wind gusts is 34 knots or greater.
Sunday morning, Mount Tom would have a big fox hunt, and a lot of people were involved in that, and they were doing that way before I ever became a ham, because I used to, listen to them on the scanner, and it sounded like an awful lot of fun.
It's time now to rejoin the Western Mass Emergency Net.
And got some real serious contenders there. In fact, I was, one day we had the PVRA and the Mount Tom group combined, and I ended up being the Fox. That was a lot of fun,
Hey guys, what's up? It's James Branch here. And today it is a special. We're doing the Western Mass Emergency Net live.
And Hamilton A1. I got to see that from a different angle.
Beacon shows center to Bay State, one patient.
Especially with a big club like that, ours wasn't that big. They have like a dozen, right? This wasn't bad. Funny how that works though, how many hands they work, because we have like 49 hands, but you only hear like 6 on the air. Weird. We had that small club,
Hey guys, what's up? It's James Branch once again. Today it is a special. We're doing the Western Mass Emergency Net live, and if you were just joining us, our severe weather coverage continues. We'll take the flood and flash flood and canceled. Correct? Yes, I am correct. But I'm gonna go ahead and change this. So.
Our meetings are on Monday night, and theirs, I think, was Friday. And, we're felt pretty good. That way you got to see more people, too, when you listen to everything's going. They had all of it.
155 was there after your valley.
1 Club, was that the one that had the field day up at the firehouse in Winchester? I think I went to that field day. I think about two years in a row I went there and, checked in with the guys. I think I did a little operating from up there. And, I used to have a lot of field day sites. But I remember going up there, I wasn't sure what club it was, but I remember it was the Winchester Fire Department. It was off the beat path from Winstead, but it was like off to the west, I think it was the Winstead. It was the Winchester Fire Department. Now, was that your club that put that on?
Yes, sir. Or Winchester Club. To this day, it still was the base. What is it, Winchester or Winchester? So Winston is a township in the, city or whatever in the town of Winchester Township.
So what's it done as
I don't know how they say it. Winchester is the big one over there.
A lot of towns used to be like that. Like South Windsor, I'm technically living in Wapping. So Wapping was a little subsection of South Windsor. And Manchester had the same thing. Broadbrook had the same thing. Broadbrook still does. I mean, they have East Windsor is Broadbrook and Warehouse
I was
Point.
looking at the store.
That's all encompassed
Which
from
way do I go?
the town of East Windsor. And so I think when here in New England we had a lot of these little subsections. And some of them stuck, like Winchester and Winstead. Of course, when I say, I come from Wapping, nobody knows where that is. I tell them, I live in South Windsor. So they had their own post office and everything once upon a time. And then they all got absorbed and it's all in the town of South Windsor now. The New England area was full of those little subsections.
Yes, sir. And now I'm thinking something here to say. I forgot what it was. Doing that anyway, little something.
That means your forgetter's getting better.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I had to say.
Patient doesn't call and say that she's fallen. Sharp as a knife is working her report. Patient's weak. Then because of it. Hospital required.
That's where I talked to you when I moved down here and I used to go up on the hill. That was the hill. But I was above the state park. I was about 50 feet or so above the state park. And I was at 1,500 feet. I remember that part. Now I don't even have, I don't have any interest in the car.
Anybody here? Just leave the Benny that just put 40 minutes ago.
I don't think I will.
Oh, Brookhaven is in this? Brookhaven is in a special early morning. Oh boy.
I still got the 891. I'm still on that way.
And it is starting to rain in North Carolina.
This is the
Westfield.
W1TOM repeater.
I-91 is getting wet. We got Springfield soaked in the rain. New Haven's also soaked with rain. Looks like Bridgeport is going to get in the red zone.
Very good there, Frank. You had one engineer, one engineer. So yeah, the state-of-the-art is certainly improved in a lot of ways. And a lot of the older radios that people idolize and stuff, they don't, some of them don't
So,
come
we have a flood advisory for Nassau and Suffolk counties until 10 o'clock this morning, and then we have a flood advisory for Fairfield, Middlesex, New London, and Westchester counties until 10:15 a.m. We're expecting to get thunderstorms for the day today. Hopefully we'll see them soon. In the meantime, it is that time of the day. Does anyone need to use this repeater? Is there any emergency or priority traffic or even Skylone reports before this net begins? If nothing heard. This is W19AEZ Whiskey 1 Alpha Echo Zulu or Kilo Charlie 1 India Kilo Alpha, the Pioneer Valley 2-meter section of
Does anyone need to use this repeater? Is there any emergency or priority traffic before the snap begins?
That was put underneath the dashboard of my...
This is Kilo Charlie 1 India Kilo Alpha submitting in Southwick. This net will begin at 08:45 hours local time.
It's all plastic, and the only way I can run that radio in the car is if I strap it to the seat. I put the seatbelt around the radio and have the radio facing up so I can dial, and that's the only way I could run into mobile. So until the 891 came along, that now I can flip that reach dash because it's small enough to do it. Anyway, Frank, I'm gonna jump out of here. My battery light's starting to blink, and before I lose it, I gotta drop this thing to charge it. I forgot to do that last week. Anyway, KZ1N, K1KW. I'm also hearing a couple people on the show live. I did, Frank. So while I got the thing keyed down here, I have to go to low power. 73s. I'll talk at you a little later. KZ1N, K1KSW.
This is a mobile.
Hey, good to hear you.
KN1, mobile. This is mobile. I need to take I need a station from Bridgeport. I need a station from Bridgeport. I need a station near Bridgeport. Thank you. I need a station from Bridgeport or New Haven, please. Kilo Charlie 1 with the Papa Echo, David Bridgeport and Pete Lane. Okay, thanks so much. I'm going to send you a report to the National...
Good morning. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Indy Kilo Alpha. My name is Smitty. My location is Southwick. And I will be your net control station this morning for the Pioneer Valley 2-meter section of the Western Mass Emergency Net. This net is open to all licensed amateurs, regardless of affiliation or location, and meets every Sunday at 0845 hours local time on the Mountain 2-meter repeater on a frequency of 146.940 megahertz with a PL of 127.3 negative offset. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. If you have emergency or priority traffic and need to access this repeater, you may do so at any time by saying the word break. The Western Mass Emergency Net is a part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and the National Traffic System. The purpose of this net is to handle any traffic, conduct any races in area's business, supply any information concerning activities of local amateur radio clubs, and to answer any questions pertaining to races, areas, and NTS operations. First call will be for races, areas, and NTS officials. When checking in officials, we are looking for the following information: your call sign using proper phonetics, your name, the location, your power source, your title, and your affiliation. And if you're on the 2-meter or the 440 link, please state if you have any traffic to handle or announcements to make after the net has checked in. Races, areas, and NTS officials only. Please check in now.
Command 2, Engine 8, Truck 2, respond to 25 Brown Street. Fire alarm.
The 2-meter side, commercial power, no traffic.
Somebody just checked in.
And recognize the following officials. November 1, India Victor Tango, Dan and Holyoke. Good morning, Dan. Thanks for checking in.
Both of the stations, including one more.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Indy Kilo Alpha. My name is Smitty. My location is Southwick. I'm on battery power. I'm affiliated with Western Mass Areas and Skywarn, and I have 2 announcements after that to check in. I'm on the 2-meter repeater, and I'm your net control station this morning for the Pioneer Valley 2-meter section of the Western Mass Emergency Net. Are there any stations with announcements that need to be made before general check-ins? Please call or adjust your call signs now.
Probably the second announcement is about the storms that are coming in today.
The net will now begin a general roll call. When checking in, net control is looking for the following information: your call sign using proper phonetics, your name, your location, your power source, any emergency group affiliations, and if you're on the 2-meter or the 440 machine. Please state if you have any traffic to handle or announcements to make after the net is checked in. Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix Alpha through Delta. Please call now.
This is Kilo Kilo Bravo 1, Charlie Papa Zulu, Betty in Long Meadow, commercial power. I'm on the 2-meter repeater. I have no traffic. Good morning, Smitty. Good morning to the net.
And that was recognize the following station, Kilo Bravo 1, Charlie Papa Zulu, Betty in Long Meadow. Good morning, Betty. Thank you for checking in. Stations with without traffic, first letter suffix echo through hotel. Please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Foxtrot, Quebec, Victor, Dwayne, Nelson, commercial power, 2-meter side, no traffic. This is Whiskey Bravo 1, Echo Mike, Echo, going in blue contact power, no traffic, got one for Western Mass on 440, good morning, Laura.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, India Foxtrot Hotel, Jordan in Chicopee, currently running 10 watts on a mobile unit. No affiliation, no announcement. Thank you for having me on the net. This is my first time here.
Repeated.
And the network recognize the following stations, Kilo Charlie 1, Foxtrot, Quebec, Victor, Dwayne in Ellington, Connecticut, Whiskey Bravo 1, Echo, Mike Echo, Dylan in Holyoke, and Kilo Charlie 1, India Foxtrot Hotel on a mobile, Jordan in Chicopee. Good morning all. Good morning, Jordan, and welcome to the net. If you have any questions, feel free after the second net, and we can help you all with anything, but I appreciate you all checking in.
This is the W1COM repeater, CL127.3.
Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix India through Lima. Please call now. This is Kilo 1, India. Name is Charlie, located in Southwick on the 2-meter link. Commercial power, Western Mass Aries affiliated. No traffic, no announcement. Good morning, Smitty, and good morning to the net. Here is Kilo Charlie 1, India Zulu Charlie. Right from Again, International Power. Taiwan Airlines to Western Mass.
Kilo 647 responding. Good morning, Smitty.
And the network recognized the following stations. Kilo 1, India, Charlie in Southwick. Kilo Charlie 1, India Zulu Charlie. Mike in Agawam. And Whiskey 1, India Kilo Whiskey, Ian in Southwick. Good morning all. Thank you for checking in. Stations with without traffic, first letter suffix Mike through Papa. Please call now.
This is Alpha Charlie 1, Victor United on commercial power, Indian Orchard, Mass. Good morning, everyone.
Kilo Bravo 1, November Echo Kilo.
They got a station in
Chris
Norwalk.
in Northampton, Aries and Skywarn for Western Mass, battery power, UHF link.
I need a station from Norwalk. I need a station from Norwalk.
Here is Kilo Bravo 1, November Romeo, Tom, Springfield, battery power, 102 meter Recognize the following stations. I'll need a fill on the first one. Recognizing Alpha Charlie 1 Victor Uniform, Indian Orchard. Could I have your name, sir?
Roger, my name is Raymond.
Copy, Raymond. Thank you for the fill. And recognizing Kilo Bravo 1, November Echo Kilo, Chris in Northampton, and Kilo Bravo 1, November Romeo, Tom in Springfield. Good morning, all. Thank you for checking in. Stations with without traffic, first letter suffix, Quebec to uniform. Please call now.
Morning, Smitty. This is Kilo Charlie 1, Tango Victor Juliet. Got Bob over here in Chicopee on battery power. Good morning to the net.
Program. To verify that Sebastian Pavone Jones has returned.
Being car 444 is responding.
And recognize the following station. Kilo Charlie 1, Tango Victor Juliet, Bob in Chicopee. Bob, you're on the 2 meter, correct? Thank you very much. And continuing on, stations with without traffic, first letter suffix, Victor through Zulu. Please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Yankee November. Greg in South Hadley. Commercial power on 2 meters, Western Mass, Skywarn. Good morning, Smitty and everyone on the net. Late check-in.
This is KC1 VWB, Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Whiskey Bravo, Jerry in Southwick, on the 2 meter site, commercial power, races and surf for the town of Southwick and Skywarn for Western Mass. Good morning, folks.
Uniform. Gary in Greenfield. Battery power right now at the Greenfield Triathlon. I'm with Western Mass Skywarn and DEC for Franklin and Hampshire County Aries. And I'm on the 2 meter side.
Service 144 responding.
Alright, I'm going to need help with one of these. So I'm going to call the ones that I copied, and I have one that I'll need some assistance with, possibly a relay. Recognizing Kilo Charlie 1, Yankee November, Greg in South Hadley, Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Whiskey Bravo, Jerry in Suffolk, and Kilo Charlie 1 Alpha Kilo Uniform / Portable, Gary in Greenfield. They're under the official list. Thank you, Gary. And I had one, I got a partial X-ray at the end, and commercial power, but nothing else. Could you try another time? And if everyone could listen for a relay, please. Please try checking in again. Nothing heard. Try again. We'll do 2 more call-ups at the end with everybody. Stations with or without traffic. First letter suffix Alpha through Zulu. Please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Echo Zulu, Steve in Springfield. Battery power this morning on a 94. A member of Race Season CERT in Springfield, CERT in Holyoke, Western Mass Skywarn, and also the Massachusetts State Government Liaison for ARRL. Good morning, Smitty. Good morning to all on the net.
Hey, I have a correction. Correction, go ahead.
Yes, earlier, from Greenfield, you had Gary with the wrong call sign. He is KB1AKU. He is also the DEC for Franklin County. Over.
Thanks for the correction, KB1AKU, and yeah, I had him down for the DEC also, but I screwed up on the call sign. Thank you for that. All right, we're going to read the public service announcement. The Mount Tom Amateur Repeater Association's repeater system is open to all licensed amateurs to use and enjoy. Please consider supporting the repeater system by becoming a MTRA member. Membership is very important. It helps keep this repeater system on the air, not only for normal amateur radio use, but also for reliable communications during emergency situations and severe weather events.
This is the W1TOM repeater, CL127.3.
Are there any further check-ins for this net? Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix Alpha through Zulu, or late official check-ins, please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Echo Zulu, Steve in Springfield. Battery power this morning on the 94. Member of Western Mass Skywarn, Races and CERT in Springfield, CERT in Holyoke, and Massachusetts State Government Liaison for ARRL. Good morning, Smitty, and all on the net.
Setting 96% on norm air. The only treatment we gave her was we used some ice packs in the back of the neck and the bridge of her nose, which seemed to make a big difference.
What's that other issue? Thanks again for checking in, and you are listed as an official. Are there any club announcements, upcoming local nets, or any further business for this net before we close?
What is the patient's GPS?
15.
Nothing heard.
Thanks, Action C1 arrival.
Thank you, Bay State. Thank you, CMed. Action clear, back to Medford.
Mount Tom Amateur Repeater Association meetings are on the third Friday of the next meeting is September 18th at the Holyoke Medical Center, Distillery Conference Center on Hospital Drive in Holyoke. Guest speaker will be Ray Weber. He's a big part of Skywarn. He'll be doing a presentation on weather radar and how to interpret what's on the display. For more information, go to mtara.net or the MTRA Facebook page. And Hampton County Radio Association meetings are only on the first Friday of the month of 19 local. Next meeting is actually on September 11th due to the first Friday being a holiday weekend. At the Holyoke Medical Center, Distillery Conference Center on 20 Hospital Drive at Holyoke, Mass. Speaker will be Gary Thomas, Alpha Uniform Echo. He will be talking about the first 50 years of amateur radio, specifically amateur radio prior to World War II. For more information, go to hra.org or the HRA Facebook page. Then we have some awesome opportunities that are available in the local area to become radioactive. They're all friendly nets, and all licensed hams are welcome.
Alright, welcome back. Alright, that concludes the Western Mass Emergency Net. I'm going to keep this on. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at those flood advisories that are still in effect here. We're at 9 o'clock this morning. We got a new special marine warning. For 5 New York to Montauk Point, New York, got 16 nautical miles.
The Pioneer Valley Timber Internet at 0900 local frequency on around 28.354 megahertz with Ralph Whiskey Alpha 1 Uniform Oscar Lima as the net control station. And on Wednesday evening is the 4-413 Roundtable Timber Internet 1900 local frequency of 28.413 megahertz.
We're still on.
Busy, go to 28.423 megahertz, and if that's busy, go to 28.403 megahertz. For more information, go to the webpage 4-413.wixsite.com/4-413 or the *413 Facebook page. Then we have FCRC, Franklin County Amateur Radio Club, has an Aries net on Tuesdays and information net on Thursdays, both at 2000 local on the frequency of 146.95 megahertz, negative up, PL tone of 136.5. And on Wednesday nights, we have the MTRA Wednesday Night Nets with the Rum 1 Foxtrot Delta Charlie Phil and Chicopee. There's 3 nets on the UC starting at 1930 local with the MTRA information net. Great opportunity for hams to have questions about radio ops equipment or other related questions. Directly after the information is the MTRA Swap Net, where you can buy swap or trade anything ham radio, computer equipment related only.
Looks like somebody is on your beating.
Bargaining on the air.
He's in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
And after the swap net is the N1R Alexa Emergency Simplex Net. Check-ins begin on the user computers. Once everyone is checked in, net control net is a simplex frequency of 146.550 megahertz. Bill will call you up when you already checked in to exchange SIM reports. This is a great opportunity to test your radio equipment and antenna reception with others on the net, as you can request SIM reports from anyone else on the net. For more information on any of those 3 nets, go to mtra.net or the MTRA Facebook page. And then in October, we have coming up the Nutmeg Ham Fest, Sunday, October 11th from 8 to 1300 at the Maloney High School, 121 Gravel Street, Meriden, Connecticut. For more information, go to nutmeghamfest.org. That's one word, nutmeghamfest.org.
So that's...
And in March next year, we have the MTRA Ham Fest. That's March 6th, 2027, from 8:30 to noon at the Castle Nights on Memorial Drive in Chicopee. More information to come as we get closer to that date. And that's it for the club and announcements. If anyone has any questions on that, give me a call directly.
Looks like the storm has been moving number to Danbury now.
444 in the service on St.
Right there. That's Manchester.
444 service 444.
So somebody just went into the Route 2 connector. They're going to storm troops today. What? This one has been extended.
KC's net that occurs on the first Monday will be happening actually on September 14th, which is the second Monday of the month. That is all. Back to net control.
So now it's life-threatening.
Thank you, Jerry. KC1VWB, and again, that's the first Monday. Racing Nets is moved to the second Monday due to holiday, so it'll be at September 14th, the regular time and frequencies. Thank you to that. And one final check-in. Is there any stations with or without traffic? With or without traffic, first letter suffix alpha through Zulu, please call now.
We can be good, Chief. You want us to care?
940 megahertz computer. For reported activities, we will be passed to the net manager of the Western Mass Emergency Net. The Western Mass Emergency Net thanks the Long-Tom Amateur Repeater Association for the use of this repeater and will now secure this net. Our thanks in regard to all stations for checking in and the station assisted by weather numbers in progress. This is Kilo Charlie 1, India Kilo Alpha, signing the W1TOM repeater. We now return this repeater back to normal amateur use at 0907 hours of local time. Good morning, 73 to all. I'll be standing by for the next net at 0915 hours local.
There's more to come as we continue on to be what I covered and what's this way. Yeah, the marginal this guy. The marginal is continuous for this afternoon and this evening, so if you can flip this to the front. And if we go to where there's categorization, yes, we're still under the level 1. With wind and hail being our top concern here. In fact, areas in Connecticut are actually not done with the hail. There's still the chance for us here to get some hail. Not going to be seeing any tornadic activity though. And with that, we're going to be taking another quick break. Back at 9:15, we'll look at the reports that are coming in to the PBN newsroom, especially in New Jersey. That's when we come back.
I'm on the 440 repeater. I'm also your next.
Looks like he's going to.
440 section of the
I've.
Mass Emergency Net.
It's going on a load in Mutu.
Are there any stations with announcements that need to be made before general check-ins? Please call. Just a call sign now.
We will not be having
Nothing heard. The net will now begin a general roll call. When checking in, net control is looking for the following information: your call sign using proper phonetics, your name, your location, your power source, any emergency group affiliations, and if you're on the 2-meter or the 440 machine.
I'm just going to watch another
Any traffic to handle or
video. I want to bring back in here.
C1 arrival.
Closes the Pioneer Valley 440 section of the Western Mass Emergency Net on the Mountown 443.200 MHz repeater. Reported activities will be best the net manager of the Western Mass Emergency Net. The Western Mass Emergency Net thanks the Mountown Amateur Repeater Association for the use of this repeater and will now secure this net. Our thanks regards to all stations checking in and the stations that stood by while this net was in progress. This is Kilo Charlie 1 India Kilo Alpha, signing the W1 TOM repeater. We now return this repeater back to normal energy use at 0932 hours local time. Good morning and 73 to all.
73, KC1, IKA, clear. And monitoring into the Sky Hornets. W1AEG, KC1, IKA. Can you please contact the board? Actually, I have to let you know something. There is going to be a Skywarn net today. I'm not sure which one's going to be which. Okay. So while we take a quick break, there's more to come as we wrap up the Alright, we're gonna interrupt the programming here to show you some of these that have been issued for the last couple of hours now. And we want to have another one. If we're going to have another one for New London County and Marine. We did get a lightning strike in, in Columbia, so the lightning is getting. But there will be more storms. He's currently in Living up to his side, Peabody, Massachusetts, monitoring the situation. So we'll head into Massachusetts soon. We'll keep an eye on the forecast, and if you have any new information, please contact us now. We'll be right back with more live coverage later this afternoon.